Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. England have just defeated Switzerland 5-3 on penalties to advance to the Euro semi-final. What is that, their third semi-final now under Gareth Southgate? They made the semi-final in 2018 in Russia, made the semi-final of the Euros and the final of the Euros in 2021, and now they're back in another semi-final in Euro 2024. Football is unfair, man. Football is a cruel game. England had no business winning that game in my opinion. I thought Switzerland were the better team, and I think they played like the better team. Now, this game, like most England games this tournament, was extremely boring up until that Switzerland goal when Mbodo scored. So I'm not really even going to bother talking about like the first 75 minutes of this game because like I said, it was really a snooze fest. And this Euro, man, I don't know about you guys, I don't want to get too off topic here, but I do want to say this. It's been, for the most part, a really boring tournament. Everybody always talks about how the Copa America lacks quality. When I watch the Copa America games, apart from yesterday, obviously, which we're not going to talk about Venezuela losing to Canada because I'm still heartbroken about it. But when I watch the Copa America games, they seem a lot more entertaining to me, at least, than these Euro games, which for the most part, like I said, are just boring, bro. Yesterday, France and Portugal was boring. Today, watching England play is boring. I mean, all these big teams just play some of the most boring football you'll ever see in your life. Honestly, bro. Like, it was just, and today was no different. Like I said, like the first 70 minutes were excruciating to watch. I had to like keep my eyes open. But yeah, man, Gareth Southgate gets bailed out once again by his amazing individual talent on this team. Obviously, Bukayo Saka, a guy who's been scrutinized a lot by England fans this tournament. For what reason, I don't know, because he's been one of England's best players, comes through once again. Harry Kane, I don't know what the fuck happened to Harry Kane, but he's been a shadow of himself throughout this whole tournament. It's been painful to watch Harry Kane, who I consider to be one of the best strikers of his generation and had a great season for Bayern. It's not like he's washed, bro. It's not like Harry Kane's coming into this tournament after having a bad season. People were talking about if Bayern won the UCL, which they could have, honestly, if they got through Madrid, he could have won the Ballon d'Or. And now we're seeing him at this tournament look like he looks like Ronaldo. I mean, no, I'm sorry, Ronaldo fans. I know that probably pisses you off, but honestly, bro, he looks so bad. He looks washed. He looks slow. He can't run in behind. I mean, honestly, it looks like he's wearing the Ronald McDonald boots. You know, like the shoes that the fucking clown wears. Because every time I see him run, he looks so uncomfortable. I don't understand what the fuck is up with Harry Kane, but yeah, he's been a shadow of himself this whole tournament. Phil Foden today was decent for like the first half. Like for a part of the first half, he was playing well, and then he completely shut off. I thought Bellingham today, again, wasn't really stand out to me, but I think he had a decent game. I thought Kobe Mainoo played a really good game. Luke Shaw is a must for this team. Luke Shaw made so many big plays defensively in that second half. I just thought he was really sound defensively. And obviously, I think if Luke Shaw would have played this whole tournament, do I think England would look a lot better? No, but obviously defensively, I mean, he helps so much. And also, he's just better than having Trippier there because he's an actual left back who can actually run and go forward. But yeah, man, I mean, I think England, again, sorry, I had to burp. Like I said, Bukayo Saka bailed out Gareth Southgate once again. Oh, by the way, Kobe Mainoo I thought played really well. I thought Kobe Mainoo had a decent game as well. But yeah, like I said, Bukayo Saka bailed out Gareth Southgate. What a goal from Saka, bro. To cut in on that left foot and that beautiful ball. I mean, low-driven shot, low, like, curled shot, posted in. I mean, what a goal that was. When England were going through their worst moment of the game, couldn't get anything going. I thought it was going to be, I didn't think they were going to be able to pull what they, like, I thought what happened against Slovakia wasn't going to happen today. Like, I thought once Switzerland scored, I thought, okay, they're going to see this through, they're going to win this game. And then, obviously, a couple minutes later, like I said, Bukayo Saka comes through with that moment of brilliance. And Gareth Southgate, once again, gets saved by one of his star players. It happened against Slovakia with Jude Bellingham, and it happened today. He's a joke of a manager. I keep saying it, but I'm going to say it one more time. He's a joke of a manager. It came out, I think, before the game that he's leaving no matter what after the Euros. And that's honestly best for England, man, because the longer you have this guy in charge, the longer you have this guy riding the bus, your bus is going to collapse. It's going to fall. It's going to fall off a cliff. That's it. This guy is so, like, this has been one of the worst England tournaments I've watched in my life. And I've watched a lot of them, bro. And they've underachieved on most of them. I've never seen England play this bad. Like, this bad. And again, Switzerland, I sound like a fucking broken, like a DJ track. And again, Switzerland are not a bad team. Okay, they're not Slovakia, so there's no shame in like going, like having a tight game against Switzerland, because again, this is the same team that beat the defending European champions literally a week back and thoroughly outplayed them. Okay, they beat Italy literally a week back, I think in Berlin, and yeah, like I said, outplayed them and were better for most of that game. And sorry, pardon me, and had a great group stage as well. Obviously, gave Germany their toughest game of the group. So again, nothing wrong with like playing a tight game against Switzerland, who are a good team. This is not Slovakia once again, but still, bro, the quality is just the quality's on the pitch, and it seems like he doesn't know how to use them, bro. Like, it seems like every England player is so lost every time they're on the field. Honestly, I don't understand what it is, but they just seem lost. They seem disoriented. It honestly, like, someone should get them a fucking compass or something, because half the time it looks like they don't know what direction they're supposed to go in. it's weird to watch, man. It's really honestly odd to watch. And like I said, for me, as a guy who's not an England fan, who has no rooting interest for England, who doesn't root against them or for them, watching them play is so sad, man. Because I watch these guys in the Prem week in and week out be so good, and then I watch them in this tournament. All like it's like you assemble the Avengers, and then it looks like I don't know. It's like it's not good enough, bro. It is not good enough. Cole Palmer comes on, and he comes on far too late because Southgate always waits too late to make a subs. If he would have come on earlier, I think England could have looked a lot better going forward. But once he came on, you realize the kid has a lot of talent. There's a reason why he was probably the best player in the Prem the whole second half of the year. Like, people talk about him being a penalty merchant. Sure, he scores a lot of pens, but if you actually watch Cole Palmer play at Chelsea, which I watched him a good amount, the dude's a fucking game wrecker. That's what he does. This is what Cole Palmer does. He is a game wrecker. He's one of the best talents in world football currently. Definitely young talents. The guy's insane, and you see when he comes, like you have him at your disposal, and you're just leaving them. And you're just leaving him on the bench. It's like if you have a Ferrari in your garage and you don't use it. You don't use the Ferrari. And again, like I said, Harry Kane comes off way too late. Harry Kane has no business playing that long in that game, bro. Bring in Ivan Toney. Every time Ivan Toney comes on, he looks to do something. He brings a spark to the team, which Harry Kane just can't do. Because again, it looks like he's running with the Ronald McDonald shoes, bro. I don't even know what these analogies are, but it looks like he's wearing the fucking clown boots that Ronald McDonald wears. I'm loving it, you know, But yeah, bro, it's sad to watch. I just said the fucking McDonald's slogan. This is what Gareth Southgate football does to you, man. It makes me go insane. It's honestly making me go crazy. I don't know what that was. Honestly, it looks like Gareth Southgate 1 second at halftime stuffed a bunch of broccoli in his mouth, and the team couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying because again, the first half was bad. Second half wasn't really much better either. Like I said, bro, England just play a boring brand of football. There's really not much else to say. I thought Shaqiri should have come on a lot earlier in this game, bro. Honestly, because when he came on, we saw the extra time. Switzerland were better in the extra time. That's kind of crazy, but Switzerland were better in the extra time, in my opinion. They just were, bro. They were creating chances. Like I said, Shaqiri, in my opinion, should have come on a lot earlier. I thought Ndoye had a great game, by the way. He's had a really, really good Euro overall, but I think today he was good. It sucks for Switzerland, man, because like I said, to me, they were the better team. I think they played like the better team, but England just find a way every single time. It's like Real Madrid, but with none of like the prestige and none of the history, but they just find a way somehow in this tournament. I don't know what it is. Like, I really don't know what it is. And Bukayo Saka, man, it's just like, what a goal he scored. And like I said, I think Saka, to me, the fact that people were asking for him to be dropped from this team, to me was ludicrous from the start. He's one of the best players in the world, man. Bukayo Saka, he can do that. Phil Foden continues to go, so Bukayo Saka keeps doing that, but yet England fans want to talk about dropping Saka but not dropping Foden. You can't drop Phil Foden, he's a star boy, but you want to drop Bukayo Saka. I'm super happy he made his pen, by the way, because I was scared when he took his pen, because I knew if he missed it, he was going to have some shit coming to him by England fans, because we know how England fans are. Whenever a player of a specific race misses a penalty, when it's another race, they don't give a fuck, right? But when it's let's just be honest, when it's a black player, oh my god, so every time a black player went up to take a pen, full disclosure, I was shitting my pants. I was like, oh my god, I hope they score, because I don't want to see them get racially abused on Twitter by all these fucking clowns. Honestly, bro, I don't know about you guys, but that's what I was thinking about. I swear to God. So I'm happy that he scored his pen. I'm happy Saka got that moment because he's been one of England's best players at this tournament. A lot of England's great talents who get talked about all the time, like I said, Harry Kane has been fucking ass. Bukayo Saka has been good. He's delivered. He can actually, whether England win against whatever it is, Netherlands or Turkey, and they make it to the final, and they win or lose that, Bukayo Saka can leave this tournament with his head held high because he's been amazing, like I said. And yeah, for me, bro, Southgate sucks. This guy should be, I don't know, he should be put in jail for what he's making us watch, honestly. Send the guy to Guantanamo Bay. He'll be the worst criminal there. Honestly, he will be. I've never seen worse football in my life. Like, today he tried the 3-back, right? Because everybody was telling him that was like, oh, try the 3-back, try something different. So today, he finally gets his fucking big-ass head out of his ass, and he actually tries something different, puts in some new players, but the football is still boring because the fucking, whatever he's relaying to the team, either they don't want to hear it, or it's just bullshit. And I'm guessing it's a little bit of both. They don't give a fuck about what he's saying, and when they do follow instructions, it leads to nothing. And that's why I don't think they respect him as a coach. I think this England team, oh my god, can you imagine this England team with an actual competent coach? Imagine Jurgen Klopp being the manager of this England team. Imagine Thomas Tuchel being the manager of this England team. Imagine Jose Mourinho even. I know he's washed now. People say he's washed now because obviously he's coaching in the Turkish league. But imagine him as the manager of this England team. Imagine anybody else in charge of this England squad with all that talent, with all those generational players that you see, which they are generational, by the way. No one's overhyping England. When you look at that squad from top to bottom, yes, there's outliers in there. Like Gahey had a great year for Crystal Palace, but would I say he's a generational talent right now? No. But, he could be on his way. But again, Gahey didn't play today, so it doesn't matter. But you look at Harry Kane. Whatever you say about Harry Kane, never won a trophy. When it comes to as a football player and being, at the top for as long as he's been, he's a generational talent. Jude Bellingham is a generational talent. Phil Foden is a generational talent. To me, Bukayo Saka is a generational talent. I mean, you look at all these players on that pitch. A lot of them are generational. Like guys we're going to talk about for years, man, not just like in the current. And yet they look like shit every single time they play. Again, Saka wasn't shit, but the other guys, I mean, there's no fluidity to the attack. There's nothing to root for in this England team. And again, I'm not even fucking English. I can't imagine what it's like to be English. But again, football is a cruel game, man. You need extra time to beat Slovakia. And to me, they didn't deserve that win. Oh my god, a second burp. I just ate actually, so that's why I'm burping so much. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, you need a penalty, but I haven't burped that much in the previous video, so actually I need to make up for it. But like I said, you need extra time to beat Slovakia. Now you need penalties to beat Switzerland. Again, there's nothing wrong with needing penalties, but bro, you should be playing better than this. Again, it's tournament football. I understand that it's tournament football, and people are like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. It just matters that you get the win." And I agree to that to an extent. I agree with that to an extent. But at some point, man, you want to watch your team actually put out a good performance. Okay, like I watched my team get knocked out of the Copa America yesterday, right, on penalties. You know what that second half showed me? It showed me that we have the mental fortitude to actually be a decent team in the future. Like we can actually go out and play some good football. When I watched from Venezuela in the second half was amazing, bro. I was in awe of my team and watching them play. I'd never seen my team play like that. And keep in mind, I'm talking about Venezuela, bro. Venezuela, a team that is irrelevant when it comes to the grand scale of international football. It's an irrelevant nation. Never qualified for a World Cup. Never won a trophy in their fucking history. And I'm saying that they've played better. They played better than England. Bro. Our best player is 34. He's an aging striker. Their best player is gonna probably win the Ballon d'Or this year if they win the Euros in Jude Bellingham. And we're watching this, and I'm watching my team play better than this shit. It's unacceptable, man. It is unacceptable. And if you're an England fan and you continue to defend Gareth Southgate, you're part of the problem. You are. Oh my god, my voice cracked. This is raw, unedited, guys. Raw. Sheesh, calm down with that. This is unedited, okay, unfiltered. My voice cracks. I burp. But that's just what we do here. Like I said, stop getting carried away. This is what was I gonna say? What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Honestly, that's why you shouldn't spaz out like that. But anyway, guys, I've talked enough already in this video. I'm gonna go watch the Netherlands game now because they're playing Turkey. Probably not gonna talk about that game because honestly, I think the main course of today was England, and obviously I'm talking about them now. If you guys want to see my thoughts on that game, I'll probably post a TikTok about it. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, the link is in the description down below. But yeah, man, I love every single one of you. I'm sorry I forgot what I was gonna say. I think it was gonna be really good and juicy. I thought it was gonna be some funny joke, but I forgot about it. If I remember, then I'll tweet it out. But yeah, guys, I love every single one of you. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below. Whatever you guys thought. Again, it was a boring match for the most part, but you know, England go through. They're gonna play in the semifinals of the Euro. And yeah, man, football, it can be cruel. It can be my God. Sometimes you love this game, sometimes you hate this game. And I think Switzerland today were the better team. But again, you don't get stopped. You don't go through just by being the better team. You actually got to win the game. And obviously, they missed the pen. And England made all their pens. Credit to England, by the way, for making all their pens. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.